Share them. All right. First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahawashi, by Hashem, Kakadash, and double honors unto the apostles and the elders, the legitimate who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation, and hope for that out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahawashi, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful lake of believers and listeners who may have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh by Hashem, Yahawashi. All right, with GMS Mississippi Camp. All right, coming with a lesson on how Yahweh Shai is breaking enchantments. Okay, and he's breaking enchantments on behalf of the elect. Okay, because coming up in this society, especially after the '60s, there was heavy enchantments that we was born into. There was cultural norms, that we thought, was normal based off, all right, the enchantments, all right, that this man has established in the earth, and this is why what we're doing now, this is a powerful thing because it's breaking these enchantments on behalf of the elect, okay? So we're going to start off with that word enchantment, and it's going to, the definition itself is going to tell you, all right, one of the major tools that this man used, okay, to break those enchantments, okay, I mean to cast those enchantments in the earth, man. You can say something.
I'm gonna get it after this.
Okay.
This is the word enchant. Practice of sorcery or witchcraft on and figuratively delight in high degree, charm, fascinate.
Charm. You see, that's the thing with the devil. He mastered how to make wickedness, look cute. With humor. You had sitcoms. Okay, different you had different music videos that will make light, wickedness, but that was Esau with his charm, you know. He put a woman being independent, he glorified that as a hero figure, but that was him using his charm, going back to the serpent, okay? That's why you really much get that in Sirach and Biddy, who would pity him. It might be 12. Yeah. Because see, we coming to a time now where there's a lot of shame going on. You see, like the Lord is really shaming this culture. You see? So you're gonna hear a lot of things, you're gonna hear podcasts, you're gonna hear brothers getting into things, and it's gonna be shaming this society, man. Okay? Cause what? They still at all with the charm of this serpent, man. If you still operate under the doctrine of the serpent, that means you're still being charmed. It's charming to you, man. You can say something.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some more of this.
Yeah.
Bewitch, charm, cast a spell, to enchant, fix a spell upon. Now I want to say, like if you ever played them games, fancy games and stuff like that, like you using the spellcaster will cast spells, charm, and blind the opponent to what? To disarm them, to cause confusion, or if you into games stun lock them, and that's what the enemy does. The enemy does to your character or to you. And with these enchantments, he have.
We started at 10.
With his enchantments, he have what? Bewitched you.
Well,
He has blinded you, stunned you, put you to sleep. With these enchantments, like what the brother was going to. You watching these sitcoms, you getting hit with all them spells. This image to pattern yourself after. You
Mm-hmm.
you been you been put in place under the spell. You being what? Mind control.
Now you think a relationship is Martin and Gina.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you think a relationship is, okay? Or you think that's normal? You know,
You,
living single.
mm,
You know, all those single women just living in the house together.
mm.
Okay, that's not normal. You know, yeah, bro.
you think that the dynamic is the one.
Khadija.
You think you think the dynamic is the woman is the head of the household, and they try to paint this picture. If your son comes out of Mo, you supposed to the hard man or soften up to him. Like he be like, son, it's okay. No, it's not okay. You being hit with these spells, and like in the game, spells cause you to fall asleep or cause you to be confused or cause you to be blinded.
Mm-hmm. Then you look at the male characters on them sitcoms, like Living Single. What you had Overton. You know, they had him as like he was simple. You know, the maintenance man.
Mm.
You know, he's just a non-factor. It's centered around, okay, these women pretty much being promiscuous.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Kyle, was it Kyle Barker, the dark-skinned Jake. They had him on that metrosexual. You know, he had some feminine, traits.
Mm-hmm.
But say it's all for you to conform to that image that he's putting on the screen, man. All these images and characters that he's putting on the screen was nothing but enchantments, for our people to mimic, okay, for self-destruction, man.
And how you about to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, just like like it's the Mark Harris and him playing Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Wanda and shit.
Yeah, all this shit. Them putting on dresses, basically fashion themselves after a woman. That made it. That kind of normalized it for these niggas to come out, and basically just do it and just be accepted, man.
Mm.
Because hell, if you laugh at it, hey, that was just shit. Basically, that was acceptance. That's cool, in the eyes of the people, man. And then so when you start seeing it yourself, like around you, shit, you already, like brother said, you already been charmed into. You already accepted it on the screen. So now it's basically coming to your reality,
I want to say also that's Esau being the false accuser he is by painting that always painting that picture of Jake being that lower state because there was a time where that wasn't every Jake. That wasn't every Jake. Like, how they paint the black man weak, dumb, or always sleep on the couch. You ain't never seen a woman always sleep on the couch on TV shows. She always been what, a go getter.
Mm-hmm.
While the man he always been what, a bum.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that's the image Esau tries to imprint on you, but also showing the world this is him.
Mm-hmm. Let's get that precept.
This is Sirach 12
We'll keep going on that.
and 10. It says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness."
Yep. So our people, biggest mistake we did as a people is trusted the devil. When he started to, come at Jake, his civil rights. Okay, he started to allow, Jake to be included in certain sectors of society. Okay, allowing Jake to be, politicians, sheriffs, all these different things. And pretty much Jake let their guard down. And Martin Luther King, he was part of an enchantment too, man. For Jake to let their guard down with this nigga, man. Okay? And then you think about it, since Martin Luther King and now, look how worse it's got. Okay? Because he put that docile, go along to get along spirit on Jake, man.
Yeah.
That was a big enchantment. That's why this nigga was plastered. When Esau was allowing someone to be all on his media, all on his platform, pushing a message, hey, it's an enchantment, man. Okay, go ahead.
This is verse 11. It says, "Though he humble himself and go crouching,
Yep.
yet take good heed and beware of him.
Yep.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped the looking glass.
Yep.
and thou shalt know that his rest have not been altogether wiped away.
Yeah, so our people were looking at this man, see, the women looked at him giving them assistance. He would come and humble himself. Okay, like he was coming to save them, you know, from the deadbeat father. But wait a minute, deadbeat fathers, that wasn't a thing. We had strong families. Okay, we had big strong families, man. So where did this narrative of deadbeat come from? And one thing about this TV, he's able to make the minority look like the majority, like you were saying earlier. Because you have a thing of over representation. You see, so it was an over representation of what they call a deadbeat dad. Okay, it was over reputation of street niggas on this man's media. Over reputation of pimps, hoes, and you see these things are overrepresented. That wasn't us as a people, man. Okay, but he's able to create the narrative with this media, with these enchantments, and then he's able to come with his solution. Okay, so as we look at everything this man set up, all he did was weaponize a woman to destroy her nation. And he just pretty much gave, like, the woman is a major sellout. The majority of these women, they major sellouts. Okay, because they accepted perks, okay, that benefit them to destroy their nation, man.
Yeah, I want to say all he gave them, they fell for a false sense of power, and the only power they had was the power of their man.
Yep.
And they entered that, and they but the brother going into hell, they took that was good enough for them, just destroy their family, not even knowing that they destroying themselves.
Yeah, power is a power over their man and the children. They became head of the house. Like he put the woman as the head. Like like you say, your woman, you can be teaching as a man, you can be teaching your son in a certain way, but your woman can override it. Okay, that's off. Because in the scriptures it go into how, if a woman make a vow and her husband hear it, or her father hear it, he can void that out. Like, nah, we ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
But in this society it's so backwards. The woman can intervene if she don't approve of how you're dealing with the children. Okay? And that authority was given to her by the serpent. Like you said, it was a false sense of power, but the only power they really got is the power to destroy their own people. Okay, go ahead.
This is verse 12. It says, "Set him not by thee,
Yep.
lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place."
Yeah, because Esau wanted the birthright. Okay, he didn't give a damn about the well-being, okay, of women's lives. Okay, he never cared about the well-being of Jacob. He wants their birthright. And he wants our people in such a degenerate state that he can always be an accuser. Okay? That's why scriptures go into that, real quick, get that Revelation 12, and I believe it's 11. And we're going to get that word accused in the blue letter. Okay? Esau wants to be the chosen. That's what this thing was about. Alright? He didn't give a damn about the well-being of black family, women, and children. He did that to where he can have us in a constant state of sin, where he can always accuse, man. Okay, like these are chosen. These are people of the birthright. Do they deserve a birthright? Okay, you got it, bro.
This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, "Now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of YAHAWASHI."
And that's when the devil, matter of fact, let's read into that. Let's get verse 7. Yeah. We're gonna read into it, okay?
It's Revelation chapter 12, verse 7.
Yep.
And there was war in heaven.
See, this is what this is leading up to. See, right now, YAHAWASHI is breaking the enchantments off the elect, because YAHAWASHI is getting ready to wage a war with this devil. But see, right now the war is spiritual, and he has his men on the front line waging this spiritual war, breaking down strongholds, because we're getting ready to be delivered. Okay? So this is what this is leading up to. All right. That's why we're not just here breaking these enchantments to continue in Babylon. We're breaking these enchantments because hey, the Yahawashi is finna come deal with this man. He's finna come deal with this man head on. He's coming to the source of the problem, man, which is this beast system in power. Go ahead.
Michael and his angels
Yep.
fought against the dragon.
Yep.
And the dragon fought in his and then the dragon fought in his
And
angels.
the dragon represents, okay, this beast system, all right, the modern Roman Empire, NATO, EU, America, all right, and Yahawashi is coming, okay. Michael, represents the host of heaven, and who's the captain of the host of heaven, Yahawashi. So this is their clash, the ultimate clash of Jacob and Esau, because Yahawashi was an Israelite, okay. He's coming to deal with the descendants of Esau. Okay, go ahead.
And prevailed not.
Yep.
Neither was their place found any more in heaven.
Their place was found any more in rulership. Okay? Because this man's rulership has done nothing but enchant the earth into a great rebellion. And all his enchantments put you in direct rebellion with YAHAWASHI. Okay? Every archetype that this man puts on the TV for you to mimic has you in complete rebellion against Yahawashi. Okay, go ahead.
And the great dragon was cast out.
Yep.
That old serpent.
Oh, the old serpent. Because that's where the enchantment started. The old serpent. All right, showing you that this beast system is being ran by the doctrine of that serpent. The same doctrine that he presented to Eve in the garden. This is how he runs the earth today. Okay? Why do you think him and the nigga woman have been able to just slide through the earth, destroy people's lives with no accountability? Just ruin your shit with no accountability. Esau, he just do whole nations. The nigga woman, domestic. Yeah, she ruin your household. You see, he go, drop atomic on your ass out there. The woman, she does it, she ruin your household. And if you got, and what does a household make up? A community. What is community made up? From a nation. So if you destroy individual houses, you destroy a community. You destroy a community, you destroy a nation. Okay? Yeah.
It's like basically how cancer started out. It started out with a single cell.
Yep.
That shit just grow.
That's why you start to see you can move 4 single mothers in some apartments, all right, and come back 10 years later. Like that cancer, yeah. Especially she got a lot of little boys. Oh shit. Come back 10 years later. Esau know these things, man. You got it, bro.
That old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world.
Which deceived the whole world through enchantments. And what? He known as a charmer. That's the thing. This nigga know how to make this shit. Cause at one time we was in that shit, and it was a good feeling. It feel good to have street clout, to be known and around the way. Okay. Getting high, drinking Hennessy. Big booty bitches. You see? There was a time when we was engulfed in it. That's what made us get up and go. Chasing a bag, have a little change in your pocket. Box Chevys on, 24, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably remember, yeah. Everybody know, and that's what we lived. We was enchanted. We thought we could do this forever. But nah, man, we was enchanted. We was under that deception, man. Okay, we was adding to the problem, even though we probably wasn't, because a lot of brothers weren't just out here, just serial killers. But we was just bullshit for the most part. We was just living out of the flesh.
Under this world.
Yep. We wasn't doing nothing towards our power. We sons of God, and we did none of our duties. Because a prince got duties. Like you a prince, you ain't just drinking wine, Nah, man, you gotta do this. You got responsibility.
Hmm.
You know. So the truth, as the Lord, broke those, as Yahawashi broke those enchantments, it woke us up to our responsibilities, man. And we gotta edify our people for a kingdom that's coming, man. That's our focus now. Okay. And then we also learned that look, once you handle your business, you can kick back. Once you handle your duties as, a son of God, you can kick it to a degree. You got it, bro. You finna say something?
Yeah, I want to say something
Yeah.
because like it's a story that I like. It's called 12 Kingdoms. So I'm just get to the point. Like this woman, this daughter, her father was overthrown because he was useless and evil king.
Yeah.
But she felt wrongly persecuted when they came out of at her because she was like, why y'all doing this to me? Why? Because it was illustrated that she was a useless princess.
Right.
She was a useless princess. She was a princess. She could have stepped in and did something. The prince who died could have stepped in and did something. You see, they would just or reaping the benefits without doing anything. You see, once you're a prince or a princess, just speaking about princess right now, man, you have duties to fulfill.
And the princess too. Like that's a good point. Like a princess, like people talking about, like you got these sire bitches talking about princess treatment, bitch. A princess got duties. Okay. Like everybody got duties. Everybody had responsibilities, man, men and women. Okay, and that's one of the things that when these enchantments are off us, man, we should step into our responsibility, man. But that's a beautiful point. What's the name of the series? 12 Kingdoms.
12 Kingdoms.
Yeah, you finished your point though.
And once they was persecuted for because they was being useless, and she found that she had to she was banished, and she found out how life was, how she should have stepped in, but getting to the point. You being a prince and a princess, you have responsibility, and once you're not fulfilling those responsibilities, you will be punished for it. The outcome of not doing your duties will come back in an almost nastiest effect. It's gonna have some major effect on you, because once you if you leave something there like that's like with the trash, you leave the trash there, it's gonna what? Stink, collect flies, mold, just gonna get worse. Bacteria, it's just gonna get worse and worse. Why? Because you weren't fulfilling your duties, and as the sons of God, and we didn't fulfill our duties. Look at the state of the earth now, the state of the world now. You got it.
Yeah, you finished it. Yeah.
Okay. This Revelation chapter 12, verse 10, where the devil and Satan, which deceived the whole world, he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
Yeah, that means that the devil, was removed from rulership. Okay? Because Yahawashi is coming to wage war, in which he's going to destroy the militaries of the heathens, beginning with this beast system. Okay? And when your militaries are depleted, that's your power. But that's how you enforce. Okay, your policy is through military. Okay, so when these militaries of the earth are destroyed, his power is gone because the Lord is already weakening his enchantment. See, we play a part in this, man. Like we're weak through Yahawashi has given us authority to weaken these enchantments, man. That's why brothers be dissecting this shit. You see, because like the special forces, what they'll do. That spirit had a dream about special forces last night. It was kind of vague. I don't remember, But when you really go into it, like that's like an apostle Rakah, he made that point. Like GMS, like brothers gotta be on point. And we like the special forces in the spirit. That's why we go into these different topics and dissect these things, because special forces are real tedious.
Shit out.
Yeah, they go into the nooks and the crannies, stake out,
They put in the most dangerous places.
Yep, because it might take a brother a week to really, put a certain lesson together. Because he, researching, building, collecting,
And the special forces, they careful on how they move because they got to hit that target.
Yep. And then we hit the target, Okay, with these lessons, man, we pinpoint accuracy going into different aspects and showing how this man has been moving. Okay, you got it, bro.
Verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven,
Yep.
Now is come salvation,
Yep.
and the strength, and the kingdom of our power, in the power of his anointed Hamashiach.
Yeah, go ahead.
For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
The accuser of our brother is cast down. Go ahead.
Which accused them before our power day and night.
Let's get that word accuser. And see, this is why this devil, is set up amongst our people, because amongst the tribes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and especially amongst the Southern Kingdom, is the only nation on earth that is ran by a matriarch. No other people is ran by a matriarch except for our people, which is part of the curse. And that's the Lord embarrassing the sons of God too, man. Looking at this thing from all perspectives, to have a matriarch as the head. If you go to the hospital with your woman about your child, who they gonna address?
Addressing the damn woman.
If you go to the school, you and your woman about something that happened with your child, who they addressing? She's the head of the house. Okay, and this society accepts the woman of the tribes as the head of the house, and it comes from those enchantments, man. Even if your woman, is under your order, society still looks at it as her. Go ahead.
This definition of accused, I'm gonna get in Google, because it just says a name given to the devil by the rabbis, but
I want to get that Greek word. Because, yeah.
Okay.
Categorize.
There's Mexican
Now, when you go into it,
category.
category. Now, what does that sound like? Category. So he's always putting these enchantments out to put you in the category. Because what do our people identify as a bad bitch, boss diva, Miss Independent, thug, street nigga, savage. Okay? So he makes all these categories for our people to label themselves, but he's taking those labels like these. Oh, so you got a nation of bad bitches and demons, demon time. Look,
Right.
Yeah. You see, and it all trickled with him charming the woman with the feminist and the women's lip. You see, this is what this was about. The degeneracy that you see amongst our people. This is what this devil wanted. Well, see, he didn't understand that there was going to be a remnant that was going to come and break these strongholds through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, and the elect will be pulled out of this madness, man. You had something to say?
Well, I was just gonna get that definition.
You gonna get on the Google?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Let's read down on that Twitter. After you get that definition.
This is a definition for accuser, a person who claims that someone has committed an offense or done something wrong.
Yep. And see, in this society, it's set up to go off. He puts pork in everything. A nigga put pork in Skittles. Shouldn't be eating Skittles no more anyway. But just like goddamn, Skittles, Pop Tart, everything got some type of pork in it. He makes sure he mix all the fabrics.
Not only that, man, like at these restaurants they allow like 3 or 4 rat hairs in your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, all type of just bullshit.
Yeah. So it's like it's society set up, for us to sin, and then you have our people, I say, that label themselves after all these wicked categories, okay, and he's able to constantly accuse. But see, the blood of YAHAWASHI has us blameless. Okay, because there's sin that we don't even know that we commit. The thing is, we stop committing, all right, presumptuous sin, just doing what we want, how we want. We're careful on how we move. We have a standard that we live by, rehearsing the righteous acts. Okay, and where we fall short, hey, how was shot? Matter of fact, we read that next Revelation.
Verse 11, this is Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. And they overcome him by the blood of the Lamb.
They overcome him, the accuser, by the blood of the Lamb. So Yahawashi, he sacrificed himself over 2,000 years ago, so we will be covered now. Okay? That blood, that sacrifice, that act that he did is covering us now. Because he knew we would be in this captivity on this devil. That's the point that we would need a savior. Okay? So we have to be saved from the accuser, man. Okay? Yahawashi is our pardon. Go ahead.
And by the word of their testimony.
By the word of their testimony. That's why we're constantly testifying against this place. And we constantly speak against these enchantments, man. You see? Hey, we're taking the witness stand against this devil, man. Okay, and right now you have the serpent and Eve on the stand. All right, being interrogated, cross-examined, man. You should say.
Yeah, I want to say, and like Yahawashi pardoning us. And you know what the governor do? The governor pardon certain prisoners, right?
Yep.
Hey, this damn devil and Eve, hey, they not gonna really be pardoned. Yahawashi gonna have mercy on, some women, the elect lady, but hey, for the most part, hey, Esau, hey, he gotta be punished for his crimes, man.
Yeah.
And Eve also, man. Yeah. They gotta fulfill that sentence.
Yeah.
Eve is still spellbound by this enchantment, She's still spellbound, so of course she's going to have to go with him. You can't say nobody that's willingly under that spell.
That's under their program.
Don't save us. You don't want to be saved.
Because if you under their programming now, you're still operating under their programming proudly. Like we watching that podcast last night. Okay, them little dumb bitches, man. And you women, a lot of these modern women are dumb as rocks, man. It's irksome just to, you be hating to hear them all talk, man. You hate to look at their goddamn eyebrow. Big ass lashes, man. You like, this is a goddamn clown, man.
With the makeup and shit on.
Yeah. Dumb as rocks, man. Stupid ass comments. Okay. Terrible decision making. And you women decision making is on trial, man. Because like I said, that was a thing that was not talked about, but nah, man, hey, everything is coming to the forefront, man. Okay? Hey, that's why, us living according to this standard, as we've been into the truth, man. Hey, it has us blameless. Since we've been in the truth, of course we make certain mistakes, we fall, okay? But see, we not out here crashing out like our people. Our people just crashing out. Okay? The men and women, they just crashing out. You got it, bro.
I want to say, and through the grace and power of Yahawashi, we are able to see through these enchantments.
Yahawashi broke them off us, man.
Yahawashi broke them off. Listen to this. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 18. I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, that thou mayest be clothed, and that the shame of thy nakedness do not appear, and ointment and anoint thine eyes with eye salve, that thou mayest see. See, by getting these things from Yahawashi, what we are no longer naked. Out here naked, just being, being all foolish, shameless, covered in sin. We are able to see now because of him. This wisdom's opened up that way. I'm just using that term, that third eye. It's bull, but that wisdom, because they say, that like because your mind and your heart, the the scripture says slob, a heart, and that goes into mind. That's connected to the eyes. You're able to see through this wisdom. If you get what I'm saying, you're able to see through wisdom.
Because you go into it, they're gonna say going back to that shame, that nakedness, because nakedness is a state of shame. Which is an embarrassment. That's why certain questions you can ask, people don't want to answer. Like people don't want to say they don't want to explain their decision making out loud because it's
It's an embarrassment.
It's an embarrassment. That's why you ask, they ask them little chicks on the panel, what do y'all bring to the table besides box? It took 10 minutes to answer. Okay? Because it's a shame to say that that's all you got. Because you born with it.
Right.
Yeah, a female horse got that. All female species have. What do? But one thing about it too with these enchantments, they make you boast in low culture. Okay? The woman singing about WAP, how wet it get. Well, it's just a functioning organ. Just like us bragging about our heart pump blood, how much blood it pump. You know what I'm saying? It's just a functioning organ. That's what it's supposed to do. Okay, but when these enchantments got our people on such a low vibration that they brag, in things, okay, that naturally occur. Okay? You got some more.
This is Matthew chapter 13, verse 15. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed. He said, anytime they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I shall heal them. You see, they're so engulfed with wickedness that all their senses, spiritual senses, are closed off. They're blinded by Esau's enchantments. They're blinded by this evil image of what a successful person should be. Yahawashai, he's like, they don't want to repent. He gonna keep them in that way.
Yep.
He gonna keep them that way.
Yep.
You can stay like that.
You just keep getting worse.
Keep getting worse. What you say? I come, roughly paraphrase, I come, my reward is with me. He's just, let him be just, he's still be just here, going on. But when it goes to the wicked, he is wicked. Well, let him be wicked still. If you want to stay like that, the most Yahweh should say, fine, I'm going to give you your reward.
We don't care. We don't care if you don't get it. We're not here to wrestle with you, convince you. All right? Because guess what? We ain't no compromise with Yahawashai. As men, we can't compromise with Yahawashai. It say what it say. It is what it is. So we not compromising or bending for nothing. Okay? We don't care about none of you niggas and none of you hoes that don't get it. Okay? Before you go on, let's get that on. Get that point real quick. Get that Sirach 12.
This is Sirach 12. Just to continue on 12, it says, neither let him sit at thy right hand,
Yep.
lest he seek to take thy seat.
Yep. And that right hand is a place of honor. All right? And when you submit to one of these doctrines of the serpents, you put him in a place of honor. Okay? Go ahead.
And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith.
Ooh, be pricked. He pricked you with the juicy juice. But that last prick won't be that sea hill. Because you trust in this. Because you're still enchanted. The people that take the sea hill are the people that are still enchanted by this society, man. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 13.
And that's the point, go ahead.
Who will pity a charmer that is bitten by a serpent?
Yeah, who will pity a charmer that is bitten by a serpent? Because you're constantly entertaining this man. When you participate, okay, in these certain cultures and lifestyles, you're participating in the BS. Okay, you're partaking in this BS, man. Okay? So who's gonna pity your results? Okay? Who's gonna pity a nigga that died in the streets? Why are you in the streets? What are you niggas doing out there? Explain what a street nigga is. What do they do? What's your purpose? You see what drugs do. Why are we still selling drugs? Okay? Why? So 2 or 3 niggas can get rich out of 1,000. You know? So he can just go be a demon in the earth, get 10 baby mamas and create 20 more demons. Okay? What is a street nigga? What? Explain to me the purpose of a street nigga in 2024. So when these niggas get shot up, 2,000 years in prisons, all right, I don't want to hear about nothing. Don't free none of them niggas. You know, no, free 1-1. Nah, that nigga is exactly where he supposed to be. No, matter of fact, at the appeal, we gonna show up. Get that nigga 10 more years. Don't never let that nigga out. You know? And you women out here becoming single mothers, you still making them dumbass decisions in 2024? I said, we all made mistakes. We all, you know, like I said, we've been out there, man. We've seen jailhouses. Some brothers even seen prison. You know? But then it get to a point like, what we doing? And then here you done sat down, you done did 5 years, 10 years, 8 years, and you ain't come to no conclusions. You done had all this time to think.
No resolution.
Yeah.
Right. Then you get out and
Yeah.
you ain't got no damn sight.
Yeah.
But going right back. You know, it's just stupid, man.
Yeah, they give you to go back to jail, to go back to prison, kid. You can come home, or they give you a wad of 20s, some Hennessy, the gun, they cock it for you before they give it to you. You know,
They say
a pack. You know, put a pack in your hand.
You heard it, get out of jail free card?
Yeah.
Goddamn, Esau got that go to jail free
Yeah,
card.
yeah.
Goddamn.
Go back to prison,
Go
kid.
back to prison.
Yeah. Like, what are you niggas doing? Like, as a serious question, what is the purpose of a street nigga in 2024? What do they do? What is the purpose of the women just out here just getting pregnant? Okay? What are we doing? So we ain't no pity for you, man. It came a time when the scripture say he winked at our ignorance, man, because like I said, we was born into this shit. But now you have all this information coming out. The results that you get is terrible. So what are we doing? Ain't nobody gonna pity your dumb ass, man. Okay? You got it, bro.
This is verse 13. It says, or any such as come not wild beasts.
Yeah, Esau that wild beast. So what you expect to happen? Okay? If a bear come in his house now, this is his house. Shit. Oh, but we gonna create a dough getting out of here, man. Yeah. Nigga, this is his house. But you niggas go, you know, then go get devoured, destroyed, and then come back and want some pity. Nah, you stupid. Okay, you are super stupid. If you still participating in any of these enchantments that this nigga is putting out, you're super stupid. Okay? We don't want to hear about how you came up and your circumstances. If you still participating in this shit, you super stupid, man. You got it, bro.
Verse 14 says, so one that goes to a sinner and is defiled with him and his sins, who will pity?
Yeah, who will pity? Because you're defiled with this man and his sins. Because that's the only thing Esau give you liberty to do, go into liberation. The only thing he liberates you to do is sin. Alphabet, okay? You know, strong woman, a degenerate nigga, independent woman, because the Lord didn't make women to be independent. He made women to be wives and mothers, loving mothers. Matter of fact, get that real quick in Psalms 113, that last verse. Yep. That was it on that one. Okay, get that Corinthians. Then we end with that Isaiah 61, I think.
It's like,
Like Psalms 119 and 9. You see, the one thing the Bible gives us the archetype that we should be like. Okay? The Bible gives us the instructions on what we should be. You got
this is Psalms chapter 119, verse 9.
113 and 9.
113 and 9. He maketh the barren woman to keep house,
Yep.
and to be a joyful mother of the children.
So when you operate outside of that, go finish it. Yeah.
Praise ye the Lord.
Praise ye the Lord. All praises to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI for their order. Because that's a very vital order for a nation. And when Esau enchanted you to be all this other shit, okay, you was in rebellion to what the Lord created. When we start operating outside of, okay, being leaders and priests and, okay, judges of righteousness, when we start operating outside that as men, we got the terrible results. When you start operating, and the women start operating outside of that, the woman was in complete rebellion. When you operate outside of these instructions, because that's what transgression means, you know. Matter of fact, look at that word transgression. You can make a point to it if you want to say so.
Get the word trans.
Yeah, it might make your point more potent. But when you go, because we hear that word transgression a lot. Okay, what does that mean? Okay.
This is the word transgression.
Yep.
It's something that is against a commandment or law. Whether you are cheating on a test or cheating on a spouse, or you are committing transgressions that are not easily forgiven. A transgression can be a failure to do your duty.
A failure to do your duty. A failure to do your duty. Israelite men was meant to be judges in righteousness, leaders, okay, priests. You see? And our failure to do our duty put us in a terrible predicament, man. The woman's failure, okay, to do her duty, okay, it put her in rebellion. You see? So this devil is all about getting our people outside of their role under YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Okay? And he does that through his enchantments, man. You had something else?
Yeah, it had another one.
Yeah.
It's an infringement or a violation of a law, commandment, or duty. I like that. Like, you know, you going off. You know, you going off to transgress. You know, you veering off the path that was given to you. You know, you even go backwards. You know, because what that mean? That really go that word perverse. It means
Gonna be twisted, crooked.
Crooked. You going on a crooked path.
Because if you supposed to go this way and you start, if you have a destination that's straight in front of you, if you veer off 2 degrees, the further you go, the further you're gonna veer off. Like if you go a mile, all right, in the wrong angle,
You're gonna miss the mark.
yeah, the further you go, the further you're gonna get out that straight. You know, and this is where we at now to what. Hey, our people are way over there. What's that? You way off in left field?
Yeah.
You know, you got
Out of line.
Yeah.
The law, statute, and commandments was the roadmap to where we all needed to be.
Yep.
It was the roadmap to glory. But as you know, we transgressed and went on a perverse route.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's get that. We're gonna end in Isaiah 61.
This is 2 Corinthians 10:3.
Yep.
For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh.
Yeah, because you know you catch a random Edomite, all right, in Walgreens, and you know you put hands on him, you know. Well, what's that's gonna do against the overall problem that our people are suffering from, which are these enchantments? So we in the flesh, but the war is not a fleshly war. Okay, and it's gonna go into it. So you can go around, playing a knockout game with Edomites. It look cute. All right, well Jake still gonna have a through mindset. Might even make Jake worse. You know what I'm saying? On some nigga shit. You got it, bro.
It's verse 4 says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal,
Yep.
but mighty through the Most High, and the pulling down of strongholds."
Yeah. So the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, spiritual. You see, because we speak against these enchantments, and we not only speak against them, we break these things down. We show you how dumb, okay, and counterproductive these enchantments are, man. That's why we constantly go into these things, man. Yeah, they're gonna be repetitive, man. Because in order to break something down, sometimes you gotta hit that sledgehammer a few times. You know what I'm saying? When you doing things, when you breaking things down, you gotta be repetitive. Let's get that in NLT. Yeah, okay, let's get that in there.
Yeah, this is 2 Corinthians 10:3 in the NLT.
Yep.
It says, "We are human, but we do not wage war as humans do.
Yep, go ahead.
We use Most High's weapons, not worldly weapons, to knock down the strongholds of human reasoning and to destroy false arguments."
And to destroy human reason and to destroy false arguments, man. That's why you can't get a real argument. That's why I say you cannot make a street nigga make sense. At one time, that was the thing to be. That was the most covetous. That's why we talked about even athletes will sabotage their career trying to mimic a street nigga. You see, like what John Moran is doing. Make that make sense. Okay, make that make sense, man. Nigga out here with guns, you know what I'm saying, on live, like make that make sense.
And nigga got all kind of excuses for why and justification. They justify themselves in their own mind, which is damn vanity, But brother say, hey, make it make sense, man.
You sound dumb.
Yeah.
You gonna sound dumb as hell.
Yeah.
That's why, like, even what's your boy Brandon Jamal, he been getting hard on the single mother. Okay, but that argument that they run with, I was young and dumb. Come on, it's old. You can't use that no more.
Yeah.
You can't use that no more. Okay, because you get pregnant by these bums, but then you jump on the internet with these upper middle class expectations. Okay, now the stepdaddy supposed to be, all right, goddamn Marvel hero, Marvel character. Yeah. This nigga got to be from Ragnarok.
Clean up, man.
Yeah. He got to be from Ragnarok with Thor's hammer. You know what I'm saying? But you been spending, and this was the thing. Like you women, you give your youth to the most degenerate niggas. Make that make sense. Okay? You still dealing with street niggas in 2024. Make that make sense. Okay? Then these niggas die or go to prison, and all of a sudden you a victim. Nah, you stupid. You super stupid. Okay? Ain't nobody pitying that anymore, man. Okay? You got it, bro.
You want to start with verse 1?
Yeah.
This is Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
Yep, good tidings to the meek. And see, a lot of people that's enchanted, like we've seen in the podcast, they got this pride. They don't want to be told shit. They always got some type of rebuttal. Go ahead.
He have sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
Yep, to bind up the broken heart. And that's how people go into earlier their broken mind. Because these enchantments have broken our minds, man. Our minds was broken. It wasn't thinking, it wasn't working properly, man. Like this brother, like you be fixing, you be seeing like when you really go, you
see the problem.
Yeah.
Gotta restore it back.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how our mind was functioning. It wasn't functioning right. It wasn't moving. It wasn't operating how it's supposed to operate. But this word, went inside and started tightening screws up. But sometimes all it need was is a screw tight.
Adjustments.
Yeah, so you know you see?
Yeah.
You see? Go ahead.
To proclaim liberty to the captives
Yep.
and the opening of prisons to them that are bound.
The liberty of to the captives. Because we was captives by these enchantments. We couldn't think outside of being a nigga.
And that's also, hey, certain things, hey, even if in my field, sometimes I just take a damn switch being flipped, man.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
That Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
If that switch, turn it on, you know?
Yeah, the shit would just trip. Sometimes a breaker could just be trip. You know, which is that connection, you know? Not fully connected or locked in. But when that switch is flipped, they get all the power.
Can't make it up, man. Go ahead.
Verse 3. No, excuse me. Verse 2. To proclaim the acceptable year of our Lord in the day of vengeance of our power.
Yeah, so now, guess what? Every day we think about YAHAWASHI's return and the vengeance. We weren't thinking about these things. Like I say, our mind didn't go past trap or die. You see? That's all we thought about. Whatever was said on that album, we didn't think outside of it. Okay? But now that these enchantments been broken and we've been loose, okay? Now we have a whole different expectation, man. You brothers and you sisters, you're moving with a different expectation. The enchantment's been broken. Okay? Go ahead.
To comfort all that mourn.
Yep, to comfort all that mourn, because we was all in a state of mourning. Well, Jake do a lot of things trying to cope and heal. You see? This captivity, you know? But now, we're being healed through Yahawashi. Go ahead.
To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes,
Yep.
the oil of joy for mourning,
Yep.
the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness.
Yep, the oil of joy going to this word. Okay? And then that word, and because as we perform this word, it's putting a garment on us. We cover. You know? Like, we don't have to be embarrassed. Like, we're not ashamed to explain why the decision that we made. We're not ashamed. We don't have no shame. We're covered. Okay?
Right. And we don't give a damn what what you people think, man.
Yep.
That's what it is. Hey, because we know you in darkness. You know, and your opinion's gonna your opinion's gonna go with you. You know, your opinions die with you, man. And because at the end of the day, it don't matter. You're not in line with YAHAWASHI, therefore you're not on the same page. You don't process basically the decision making of basically trying to realign ourselves back to YAHAWASHI.
Yeah.
Yeah. You way over there, man. So hey, your opinion, hey, it don't matter, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That they might be called trees of righteousness,
Oh, trees of righteousness. Go ahead.
the planting of the Lord, that he might be
The
glorified.
planting of the Lord that he might be glorified. So the elect, all right, he broke the enchantments. Yahawashi broke the enchantments off the elect through his word, okay? Because he's going to establish, all right, a righteous tree. And a righteous tree is going to bear righteous fruit, which is going to be our offspring in the kingdom, okay? And guess who's going to get the glory? YAHAWASHI. Okay? Each son and daughter born into the kingdom is going to be a glory to YAHAWASHI, because they're going to be born into their perfection. Okay? So these enchantments have been broken off us. The Lord has been prepping us for perfection. You know, yeah, that was it. Well, hey, with that, we pray that you brothers, all right, and you sisters edify once again. We're going to give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash.
and double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being an example towards young brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations, hopefully, shalom.
Shalom.